Hello, this is U.S. Immigration Attorney Sharifa Tharpe. I'm here live to take your U.S. immigration related questions. Go ahead, put your questions in the comments now because I'm only focusing on questions today. So put your questions in the comments so that I may answer your questions. So yesterday we talked about we answered the question about, is marriage the only way to fix your status here if you are out of status? And I, of course, answered your question. No, it is not. And I went through a whole bunch of options that are available to individuals, but whether you qualify for those options will depend on what your circumstances are, what is your background, and so forth. And that's where the consultation is very important. And today we're going to focus solely on your follow-up questions. Now, your questions don't necessarily have to be just related to this topic, but can be focused on other immigration related matters as well. So put your questions in the comments right now so that I can answer. Can I switch from a J1 visa before it expires if I'm getting another job? The answer is maybe. If you're subject to the 2-year foreign residency requirement, you will not be able to do that until you get a waiver, or if you can qualify for a waiver. If you are not subject to the 2-year foreign residency requirement, then yes, absolutely, that change of status from the J1 to another status is possible. Of course, it all depends on other qualifications that you may have, but if you do meet all those requirements, absolutely. Um, do you deal immigration cases? Yes, that is 90% of my practice here at ST Law Office are immigration cases. Like asylum cases, absolutely. I represent clients in asylum in court as well as before the USCIS. How long does the NVC take after your I-130 approval? So you'll get the notification usually within a week or two from the National Visa Center that they have it, they're ready to process it. Now, keep in mind, if they're ready to process it, if you have an immigrant visa number available, then the NVC will notify you they're ready to process your case. But you should at least get notification is at the NVC. And then at that point, so within 2 weeks or so, the NVC will get it. However, whether they're ready to process it is going to be dependent on whether you have an immigrant visa number available or your priority date is current. And it's going to depend on what category you're in and who's sponsoring you to determine where you are and whether you have that available to you. So yes, I'm subjected to the 2-year rule. Then you can't just jump from the J1 to another status. You have to either get a waiver or go back to your country for 2 years and then come back with that other status. Can a church petition for you if you are in the US? Yes, absolutely. So now that petition process, first there's what's called the R visa. And that's what allows now employees or religious figures in a church to be able to be sponsored by the church. So it's going to depend. But a church can't just petition for you because they feel like they want to petition for you. You have to be an employee or part of a clergy of the church to be able to get this. And then eventually the church can then petition for you to get your green card. So it is possible. Can you help me with my situation? I'm here on an H-2B visa and my employer is violating laws. Absolutely. Give me a call. Now and what we're talking here, we may be talking about either labor violations, which can lead to deferred action where you can get a special protected status, or a T visa. It just depends on the severity of the violations and whether it amounts to even labor trafficking. So absolutely, even if you are in status on an H-2B and you're experiencing trafficking or abuses from the employer, there's relief. So give us a call. We'll be more than happy to evaluate your case and determine how to move forward. Awesome. Go ahead, go to the link in the profile. You can schedule your own consultation or go ahead and call the office and the staff will be more than happy to help you. How do I go about a marriage abandoning. So in cases like that, it might qualify you for VAWA. We'll have to evaluate the circumstances surrounding the abandonment, and then also what happened before the abandonment. So it's very fact specific, but this is exactly what I help my clients with. And I can help you as long as you qualify, but we need to do the consultation. So go ahead. And if you need to get out of the situation, I totally understand. It does sound severe, and we can speak with you, evaluate your case, and then help you to work towards that. Great questions so far. Keep putting those questions in the comments. So what I'll do is I'll tell you how to get in touch with me to schedule your consultation. Go ahead and do that now, because the schedule is filling up and I want to be able to talk to you to help you as soon as possible. Go to the link in the profile on Instagram. The link is also in the description of the video on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Go to that link. You'll see a link to the website. The website has online chat. It has a contact form where you can give us your information to call you. It also has the phone number where you can call directly, and it has all the information about the law firm and me as an attorney. And then there's a button to schedule your own consultation, which gives you, it's really easy. You get access to the calendar, book your time, and we will be all set to talk and evaluate your case and get started. Can I inbox you? Sure, but keep in mind I don't give legal advice in the inbox in any email. It has to be a consultation. But what we can do is help you with any questions about scheduling the consultation. How long does it take to bring your spouse to the USA? Right now, if your spouse is outside of the US, you're looking at about 2 years total. Can my siblings be on my T visa petition as well? And do I have to be married to my spouse for him to be on it as well? Yes, so you have to be married to your spouse. Your sibling, if you're under 21 and unmarried, your sibling can go along with you. But if you're 21 or over, then no. So the dates are all the way in June 29th. So yes, and this is exactly why. And so what we're doing is we're talking about the bookings on the calendar. It's booked out. So right now we have availability on June 29th. That's why you should definitely go ahead and schedule before that time goes, because I'm having a lot of appointments and I want to help you. So take the soonest appointment you can, and you'll be surprised how quickly that time comes. But one thing you shouldn't do is delay, especially if you want the assistance. After getting an update that fingerprint has been applied to your 765 after 10 months, how long is the wait time for the next update? So there's nothing on schedule that says you're going to get another update. Once you see that, then it's a matter of waiting for them to correspond with you. But they don't have a scheduled time that they're going to keep giving you updates on what's going on. All right. Thanks so much, everyone, for your time. I appreciate it. I'm going to jump back into appointments. I will be back on Monday where we'll talk about another topic. This is what I'm going to talk about on Monday. I'm going to talk about Section 245I. It's a valuable form of relief, and it extends not only to people who had previous filings on or before April 30th, 2001, but also the derivatives included in those applications. So what it does is, if you're here out of status and you don't usually qualify for adjustment of status, Section 245I can be the way that allows you to stay here in the US without the need to leave or to apply for an I-601A waiver. So Monday, I'm going to talk about the Section 245I and all the ways that you may qualify, even through a parent who was previously filed for on or before April 30th, 2001. So I'm looking forward to talking to you on Monday. Thanks, everyone, for your time and your questions. And I will see you on Monday. Have a good one. Bye-bye.